Look what you made me do. I've been playing a paladin since Legion, but way back in the day I used to main a hunter, and watching all these hunters run around with their pet and stuff kind of gave me a hankering. And so I thought, hey, well, everybody's low level and the servers are fresh, why not check it out? You might have a pretty good time. And it turns out, yeah, I had an awesome time.
For 10,000 years,
what a great starter zone this is. I mean, look at this amazing forest. You're going to run around in and just do some hunting.
Yet recently,
first things first, we run to hit the mailbox for that alt goodie package you get sent from your main. And then we're back out to the starter zone. Something I forgot as a healer is just how good it feels to throw out a bunch of go to hell. And that's what I did. I got to hunting everything. Got to run all the way up this tree to get your abilities. And look at the incline here. My thighs are burning. Then it's back to hunting. And again, we're just dishing it out, kiting it back a little bit to get a few extra shots. Hunted some boars. Hunted some night sabers. And hunted a metric shit ton of spiders. So many spiders. Even had to hunt this really big spider. This guy is super creepy. Then we give him the little chop. And the little dodge. Ooh, ninja skills. Stab him again. And then we came and grabbed an egg. Some guy wanted an omelet or something, I don't remember. And then we're back up the tree. I felt like half of the starter zone experience is just running up this tree. You want to know why night elves can do front flips so easy? It's because they got to run up these tall-ass trees all the time. Starter zone complete. Onto Teldrassil and the Dolinar Inn. And look at this badass hunter and this badass forest with the music playing and the rain pouring down. Immersion. That's what I'm talking about. Got a lot of quests. Some guy wanted some bottled Moonwell water. Probably has some great electrolytes. Then I had to clear this village out of these furbolgs, and I felt kind of bad about shooting them. But then this bastard hit me with the shovel, and I was like, okay, fine. And I started wasting all of them. Had to get inside this house and get some guy's necklace. Come out of there, you. Leveled up the first aid, because you don't get hit until you do, and then it starts hurting pretty quick out here in Classic. Paid 70 gold for all my abilities, holy shit.
Teach Foulhoof a lesson, and you shall be redeemed.
I do have to say the addition of Cockshot was welcome. Really nice for slowing down those baddies while you pump them a little more. And then in no time at all, it was time to turn in and turn level 10. And we were heading back to town to get that sweet pet.
Peace be with you. Shondo Stormrage
Boom.
never returned. Andril Staghelm
Grab the
took over
quest.
leadership of the bows.
First thing I had to do was train a spider.
First and most powerful of our wells. Retreat.
Then I had to train a night saber that damn near killed me. Ow. No, don't bandage him. Bandage me. There we go. And last but not least, I had to tame an owl. And you can see he was really giving it to me. But I kind of liked it. And then we went and turned it all in.
You have learned all
And
I
now,
can teach you.
I'm a
adventurer.
real hunter.
May I offer you one more piece of advice?
Then I had to run all the way out to Darnassus to learn some more pet abilities and how to feed them and stuff like that. No problem at all. Just drop the HUD and enjoy the trip. Classic is awesome. And if you're on the fence, get the hell off it and get in here, because it's an incredible experience. Some of the most fun I've had gaming in a while. First pet I decide to tame is a spider. Seems kind of weird, I know, but the only reason is because... Gotta feed him real quick, 1 sec, so he doesn't leave. Yeah, should we feed him again? We'll let that cook for a second. Okay, got like a few seconds on it. But you'll see right here, he's got bite rank 2. So I need to learn that so I can put it on the other pet I plan to get. And so we went hunting together, and I kept watching him bite things, trying to learn bite rank 2. But it just would not show that I learned it, no matter how much stuff we killed. But actually, when I pulled up the spell book, I had learned it. I just didn't notice that I did. And so we hunted a few more things together, and then I let him go. Then I went back out to the starter zone to get my first real pet, this thistle boar. You gotta love these pigs because they come with charge and they're garbage disposals. You can feed them anything.
By the light of the moon.
So we started our adventures together. I taught him bite rank 2 right there, and he already came with charge. And we just got to work. Look at this studly little swine. Just charging into things and chomping them over and over. And we just blasted everything that got in our way in this forest. Even the big baddies couldn't stand up to the Baconator and I. Good job, big guy. And we wrapped up the rest of the quest in the starter zone, and we head out for Darkshore. First, we need to make a brief stop here in Darnassus, get some more ammo, freshen up the supplies, put some stuff on the auction house, just take care of some business before we head out. I went ahead and did some fishing, as I tend to. It'd be a good way to get some food for your pet. You know, you're just out rolling around with your pet. It needs some food. You throw a line in, fish up some, and hand it to them. You just feel like that outdoors ranger living off the land, and it's crazy fun. But as I was fishing and leveling it up, I noticed a mage in chat that was like, anyone need a port? And so I whisper him, and I'm like, hey, any chance you could come out to Darnassus and port me to Ironforge? And he's like, sure, fella, no problem. And I was like, hell yeah. So I ran all the way from Ironforge. I went to Stormwind. And then I went all the way out to Westfall because I wanted to tame one of these flesh rippers, because you'll see it comes with an ability called Screech. And Screech is one of my favorite pet talents. And so I got to hunting with this carrion bird so I could learn the ability. And Screech is such a badass pet ability for a few reasons. Number one, it causes a high amount of threat. Number two, it's an AoE ability. So you'll see he's spamming it on every one of those mobs around him. And number three, it's spammable. So you just give them Taunt and Screech and they spam it over and over. And they're constantly building threat and nerfing the damage of the NPCs they're attacking. So you give your bird Growl, Screech, extra armor, and extra health, and they become an amazing tank and great AoE tank. Then I head back out to Darnassus to grab one of these Teldrassil owls, taught him Screech, and then we head out to Darkshore, and Big Hootie and I tore it up. And it wasn't long before we wrapped Darkshore up. And I just want to tell you all right now that this is a problem. Okay, I was happy in retail Just playing every once in a while, logging in and logging off, not really too dedicated. And what did you guys do? You're like, you got to try Classic. You got to try Classic. And now look what you've done. I mean, I am in full-blown WoW addiction here. Huh? Were you thinking about my wife and kids who are now widowed and orphaned thanks to you all? I don't want to hear it from y'all when we're sitting in a big intervention circle and y'all are trying to tell me I need to get healthy and put the WoW down. And I'm tearing off my clothes and screaming and crying about how you never loved me because this is your fault. And I don't want a bunch of victim blaming going on. This is an amazing experience, and I am having so much fun. Oh my God, I got a paladin out in Darkshore that's stomping undead stuff. I can't get enough of that. Then I hopped over on this hunter, and it's just unbelievable. I don't even know what to do. I love them both. I'm having a great time no matter what I do, and I'm playing this game till like 1, 2 in the morning like a goddamn teenager again. All thanks to you all. So I hope you're happy with yourselves because this is going to be a real problem, and it's not getting better. It's actually getting worse. Listen to me. Stop whatever you're doing and come play Classic WoW. It is absolutely amazing. It's gotten some great quality of life updates. It just feels so good. The whole world is alive. You're running around. There's people everywhere. They're super helpful. I've had nothing but great experiences. I mean, let's be honest here. World of Warcraft Classic needs an FDA label. Okay, if we're going to put it on cigarettes and booze and all that, then WoW needs one too. Because this is very addictive substance right now. And it's lighting my brain up like a goddamn pinball machine. And I can't get enough. And like I said, it's not getting better. It's getting worse. If you see your boy Boklahoma, whether I'm carrying a hammer or a bow, give me a shout out. I promise you, I'll be out here, family. And you should be too. See y'all around. Boklahoma
Where
out.
would you like to fly to?